We are Gordon Nicolson Kiltmakers, and we are the best kilt makers in Scotland.
So I always fancied it, and I did like some samples of tartan. But yeah, they're all called university players.
Setting the Kilt Academy up and setting a standard of kilt making that is going to be there forever is something quite special for us.
Best to go back, right?
Aye, sorry. This is our tradition. This is where we came from. Tartan plays such a massive part in Scottish industry, and it shouldn't be just down to profit. It should be celebrating what Scotland has developed and how kilts are made. Bearing in mind that kilts have got a long history, a very long history, and we had Scottish regiments that wore kilts into battle, and yeah, there's just that there's a huge history there that should not just be down to a profit margin. So when I opened up, the key thing for us was to be a heritage brand and provenance, as to I know exactly where all the tartan comes from, I know where everything's made. We work with artisan people, so we can offer something a bit more unusual and bespoke, and that's where it started. So the provenance of where we get the tartan from, there are mills that produce tartan that are not produced in Scotland, and they compete on a price point. For us, it's really all about provenance, so we use the two largest mills in Scotland. One is Loch Arran in Selkirk, and they're the oldest weaver in Scotland. We also use House of Edgar, who weave up in Keith in the north of Scotland, northeast of Scotland as well. So first and foremost, if people are buying a kilt from us, it's important that they understand that it is actually manufactured in Scotland and not a cheaper version from elsewhere. Then historically it's always been 8 yards of fabric that is put in a kilt. Then it's we take 3 measurements when measuring for a kilt. We take a waist measurement, we take a hip measurement, and we take the finished length of the kilt. Now the finished length of the kilt can vary slightly, so we now use what's called a dress length, which is from the belly button to mid-knee. The kilt is then pleated up, so the kilt consists of 3 sections. We have an under apron, an outer apron, and all the pleats in the back. So when the kilts are pleated up, we work to a minimum of 27 pleats per kilt, and those 27 pleats they eat up the yardage of cloth, and that's what gives the kilt its hanging swing. I think what I would like to be remembered for is actually setting up the Kiltmaking Academy. People of different ages, different backgrounds. We've had retired people coming in wanting to make kilts, but seeing a young generation coming through that they can now see that they can make a living from being a kilt maker and being respected as well. Since then we've had 135 students coming through the academy, many of which have stayed in the industry to make kilts. Not all of them are kilt makers. They came on for various reasons, but we have a lot of our competitors have sent their staff in to our academy to learn how to make kilts properly.
And because the courses here offered like small classes, you know, there's only 3 or 4 students per class, you can kind of social distance, I just thought this would be like a good filler year. I could come, I could improve my hand sewing, and then I'd go back to university, and at least I could do something with my time that was going to be in-person learning. And yeah, I just never left. I just fell in love with it, the whole process of kind of making a kilt from start to finish. It's going to go to somebody and it can be worked on, altered, remade to really last them a lifetime. Yeah, it was just really nice, and I got the opportunity pretty early on in the course to be employed by Gordon, so I kind of worked part-time while I was finishing the course, just kind of in his shops and in the warehouse and doing bits and pieces. And then as soon as I finished and graduated the course, I just moved straight to full-time kilt making.
The time and effort and understanding that they have to go through to become qualified and pass the course it's not easy. It's not an easy course. The course runs for 6 months. In those 6 months they have to make 6 kilts from start to finish. All the kilts are made by hand. The Kiltmaking Academy is kind of the pinnacle of what I have achieved.